Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. Today we're doing number 46 on our 100-day crafting challenge. Do you believe it? 46. Okay, don't let me forget to check that off because, yep, I will. Okay, today we're going to make this-ish. It's like a wallet pouch or clutch purse pouch, that kind of thing. For our little mini. See, I made a box this for the last one, and it's cute. It's fine. It works great. It's not as easy as this, and this hopefully won't get too complicated. But this will sit in here, and then that will close over there, and it'll be like a little you know, purse thing. You can make these all sorts of different ways. The basic pouch envelope, I had these in my stash, so it's just a simple gusseted piece here, and give yourself some room there and make your flap. You can make them in all sizes, all different ways, whatever you want to do with that. But today we're going to make it sort of like this, because I wanted the little mini to have lots of room, but I also wanted it to peek up above the bottom piece here. So this is sort of the trial run, I guess, the prototype. Yeah. Okay, so I found this fabric, and it goes with the colors. I mean, it goes with, it's a little bold. You guys let me know if you think it's too bold. I think it kind of goes with, you know, the colors. It's a little darker, but I think it goes. I was going to use the other fabric, but I didn't have quite enough in the width and length that I needed. So when I found this, I thought, well, that's cute. It will go, right? So, okay. So onto our, you know, crafting stuff. This is a 5.5 by 7.5, and if you're going to use like just a regular piece of paper, cut it in half and cut 1 inch off, you know. So yeah, 5.5, that will be the half of a regular, if you're in America or Canada, just half a piece of paper, and then cut 1 inch off. So that's that. And I thought I would do it a little different today. If it turns out to be a disaster, you won't see this video, and, you know, I'll do something else. But, yeah, I wanted to put this on there and have it to the edge. I did stick this in my heat press just to get it unwrinkled. It was a little bit... Anyways, moving on. So I wanted to put this on there and then do my scoring and then do the cutting so that it would be right up to the edge everywhere. And then, you know, off camera, I will, of course, lace it up and everything, but I wanted to try that. I think it'll work. So we're going to find out, right? Get my Cricut picker. But yeah, I think this will work to do it this way. Like I said, if it doesn't, then you won't see this and, you know, stuff. Of course, have my double stick tape on here because, you know, that's how I roll. Oh, come on. Quit sticking to me. Fabric and the double stick tape can get a little bit complicated, but it's doable and worth it. Worth it, because it stays so good, and you just, you know, it creates quality. So I like to create quality. That's what we do, right? Handmade means it's better than they can do it in the big companies and such, right? That's what I think. Just to give it a little bit extra. just so that it has a little bit extra, right? And get this on there. This is thick enough fabric to where you really wouldn't have to worry about the glue seeping through. I got this in a batch of stuff I got years ago. Years and years ago. It was swatches of, I don't know, something that they were doing for curtains or something, and they were done with this particular batch, so they were just throwing them out. I couldn't see that because, you know, they're pretty. I have a lot of them that I have been just, you know, waiting for their time, I guess. Anyways, there's that. Okay, I'm going to sort of line it up on this edge, keeping it as straight as possible, and put that down. Let's give it a roll just to be for, you know, sure and certain. Give that a second here. But yeah, I think it'll work this way. I'm gonna give it a go. I think. So we've got a little bit of hangover there, and I can trim that off or whatever. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I think this is gonna work. Let me pull in the scoreboard, right? Well, let me make it a scoreboard. Okay. 5.5 by 7.5. I'll write the measurements down in the description box. Now we're going to go with 2. I'm going to score it. If I can stay on track. It's not easy. It's not easy to stay on track. Okay, I think that's there-ish. All right. 2, and fold that up. Yeah, this is going to be nice. It's going to be pretty. All right, let me give it a press, a little bit of a press without making too much noise. Okay, now from there, we're going to score at 3. You have to hold it really still, okay? And if you notice, I'm laying my bone folder really kind of flat on that so that it's not running off on me. Okay, and then this just folds over there, and that I can trim off a little bit if need be. But I might want to take you know, a little bit. I might want to do that. Give me a little bit of extra fold over, you know. Let's see if I can get that to happen. It's not easy with fabric on it, but I think it might be worth it. It's my point. So that gives me a little bit of extra, like making a spine-ish, you know, I think that'll help. Okay. So, yeah. There we've got that, and we've got that that's going to fold over. That's not all we're doing, but yeah, pretty good. Not too bad. Okay. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to score it at 1/2 inch on both sides. Carefully, holding it really tight. Okay. And don't go off track, you silly. It's not easy to stay on track. Let's see where the track is. There. Okay. 1/2 inch. And that's going to give us our gusset, and it's going to get rid of the other stuff that we don't need for the flap and the other stuff, right? Because what we're doing now is we're creating this piece in here. We're not going to keep a whole lot of this. We're going to keep just this piece here. I hope you can see that. The rest of this all get trimmed off, okay? So, let's see. Oh, I might do it that way. I wonder. Okay. We're going back to cutting mode because it might work. We'll see. I'll put it aside for a minute. So what we need to do now is get our scissors. And we're going to take a little here, and we're just going to notch this out, right? Like so. Yep. And like so. Just taking that out. I think this is going to work. I do think that. I'm hoping that too. So, and this is the one that we're going to keep. The rest of that's going to get chopped off. So yeah. Just trimming it up, make that little angle so that it works better, right? Okay. Now I'm going to try and see if my trimmer will trim this off, because that's the straightest way to do that. If it'll do it. It'll do it on paper. You know, we'll see if it'll do it on here. I don't know. Ha. These will cut fabric, just so you know. Sometimes they get a little weird, but they will cut it. I don't know. And if you do it that way, you get it straight, right? Yeah. Let me see. Do I have that in the right place? I want it in the right place for sure. So, yep, there you go. Straight through the fabric and the file folder and the tape and the glue. The whole thing. It'll do it. Okay, now is the time we find out if this is going to work or not. So what we need this to do is fold in, right? Because that's going to make our gusset and hold our little mini, hopefully. Okay, let's give it a good pressing, right? All right. Then that's going to fold up like so. Like so. I want this to reach over here. What are you doing? What in the world? Okay, let me fold this out a little bit further then. I want it to be even there. So let's make it even. Okay, see if that worked. All right, that's better. Much better, much better, much better. Okay. I'm going to take and trim that off just a little bit. That's our overhang, and I don't want it. I mean, I could cover it up with lace and such, which I am going to put lace on this, but I just don't want that there. I don't want to have to deal with it, right? So, let's do it this way, right? All right, so now we're going to have our little pouch, and it's going to be super cute, right? Hopefully this is going to work. I need my, let me get this tape, because I had to reduce the size of that a little bit, but that's okay. That's fine. I want it to hold good. One reason I wanted to put this on here before doing the whole, you know, cutting out and stuff, is that they are exactly the right size for each other now, and you don't have to worry about is the file folder gonna last, is it gonna, you know, because when you put this down, you've got fabric in here and it's gonna hold better. This can be a weak point when you're putting something in and out. These little places at the top, now the bottom's fine, but at the top, when you're putting things in and out, that can be a weak point. Now, you can, if you're just doing this with paper or file folder, I would take some lace or ribbon or whatever trim you have and put around, all the way around that, so that you're strengthening these areas right here, right? Because that, like I said, can be a problem. It can be a weak point and let loose or something, you know? Come along, you. Okay, let's do one side at a time. I think that'll be safer-ish. Okay. I know. Elevator music, right? Okay, we want to line this up to where it goes to that edge. And if we have a little bit, you know, extra room in here, that's fine. We're putting a little mini in there. Yeah. Let me get a clip. Here's one. Okay, let's get a clip right there just for the ha-has of it. Okay, let's get this one. If you can't see it, I'm sorry. You have to use your imagination. I'm taking the backing off of the tape. And I'm trying to hold it still because I don't want the other side to have troubles. Okay, so we want it right to that edge, and if you got to push it a little bit, that's okay. Push it over there. Make it be where you want it to be, right? Where's my, here it is. I'm going to give this a little bit of a, get that out of the way. Give this a little bit of pressure. Get some good solid pressure on there. And this one too. Okay. Now, we've got that. And I'm not going to give it a whole lot of pressure, you know, at the moment. Now, you can line the inside. That's okay. You can do that. I may just ink around it and just, you know, not worry about that. Because, yeah, that's going to be down here, folding over, and you can make this shorter. It's fine to make it shorter. That's okay. I just wanted it to have some room in there to where, on one of them, when I was practicing this, because I wanted this long flap, I did score all along through there so that you would have sort of a rounded. But when I decided I wasn't going to go with that, I didn't go with that, you know. It's a thing. Okay, so I'm going to let this rest. It's holding pretty good. I may put some clamps, some of these things on there, and just let it settle for a little while. And, you know, just then I'll come back in the next video and I'll show you this and the little mini and all that stuff that we've done, and we'll do the ta-da, right? Okay, so there you go. That's how you do that. Now you can do it with paper. That's no problem, really. So let's get this stuff out of the way, and we'll check off our day 46. 46, yay! And we've got our little pouch that's gonna be just adorable. Gonna have lace, gonna have all that stuff, right? Super cute. Okay, you guys take care. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. TTFN.